Let's bring in our next small business owner. He's Jesse Galvez, started his jewelry business more than 30 years ago. He's been closed since March 11th, and business was down 100%. Went from 100 to 0 last month. Jesse, welcome. Good to have you with us. You've been in business a long time. How heartbreaking has it been to see your business go from full bore to 0?
It's been excruciating because people like me, we've built it from the bottom down, and we've been through September 11th and Irene and Hurricane Sandy and lots of, the AIDS crises, Zika, all the other ones. This is completely different. And to see 0 sales, completely locked down, it's devastating. It really is.
Absolutely. I know one thing about your business, and that is it is really a person-to-person retail business. Michelle, Jesse doesn't have any e-commerce or digital presence. How can you help him?
Yeah, I think it might be time to kind of see if you can bring some of your business online. You probably have, 30 years of incredible customers that want to support you. And so being able to set up a store, email them, engage with them on social media might be a great hedge, even as we open up, to be able to have that way for your customers to engage and buy things with you. Have you thought about doing that now?
I did. And in fact, I left the meeting this morning with GoDaddy, which is the people that actually did my website that's up and running. And I haven't refreshed it in a while, because it is what I do is really, really personal, really, really small. People bring me in their watch for repair that their great grandfather had, or earrings that mom left them in after she passed away. And so Jesus, my husband, and I redo that. We had their treasures, and it's really a one-on-one, and that doesn't translate on the website. But this morning I got in touch with somebody, and we're going to start a brand new website with a cart.
That's great. And I think what you'll find is that it is that person-to-person business, but you've spent all of these time building deep relationships with your customers. And now if they want to come back to maybe get a second piece, they would totally doing that, knowing that it's from you and with your curated taste.
I hope so. I'm hoping that's true. From your mouth to God's ears.
I think you will be. I think you will be able to do it, and I think we'll see. This is going to be a big part of how Main Street in America recovers: is being able to build businesses that both have a brick and mortar component and an online component.
Well, whether we want it or not. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Go ahead. Finish your thought there. Please. You finish your thought.
I was just saying to somebody, as much as we resisted keeping small and doing, I was so excited when I saw people walk in, saw their children grow up, and everybody. That's the kind of business that I run down here on the Lower East Side. And we were thrust into it. Everything is on the internet now. This is my first Zoom meeting, by the way.
Well, we're glad you're having it with us, Jesse. Do you have any idea when you may be able to reopen? Have you reopened a little bit, and how's it going to be different when you do?
Well, that's what we're trying to figure out. Jesus and I we're trying to make a plan to have things wiped down. We have handmade jewelry and earrings. Even Cartier has got to figure out when a lady walks over and says, "Can I try them on or touch them or something?" how we can sanitize every single sale. And, we have a plan, to be, and the sign in my window says, only a person with a mask and a very large pocketbook and fat wallet are allowed in.
That's great. Michelle?
I love that you have a sense of humor on this. And I think that's what we need more of is, our love for local businesses. And I think at a time where we've seen, Amazon grow, how do we get Americans back to, being consumers of yours and really embracing the local businesses around them?
Well, I've been told I'm a valuable person down here because in the Lower East Side. And I had a guy that come in from all the way from New Jersey to get custom made, redone, a pocket watch, or even a valuable watch redone. And I'm the last Judaica store. It's the only place you can walk in and get a mezuzah and a menorah. And we don't do ketubas anymore because we don't have the space. But we're small, we have the word tchotchke out in front. So it says, watches, jewelry, and tchotchke. And we're the last kind of store that has that feeling, But the landlord has not come forward. They don't want to forgive the rent. What they want is to defer the rent. So for people like myself and my neighbor and all my neighbors, if we could get 2 months, 2.5 months of deferred rent, forgiven rent, it might make us get back in business. But deferred rent means that back in October, we got to pay the October rent plus what we got to pay back, our deposit, plus we got to pay back, so it's like a balloon. Remember that balloon payment that happened?
Yeah, it's like a balloon payment. Yes, exactly.
Oh, the balloon payment. So that's why
Jesse, we have to leave it there, alas. But we're very glad that your first Zoom or virtual meeting was with us and on global television. We appreciate it. We wish you the best of luck.
Thank you.
And remember
so
those
much.
customers from those customers from New Jersey, they're good folks.
They're
Jesse
the
Galvez,
best.
we appreciate it.
I have a big following.
You got that right, man.